Happy New Year. I feel like I have not been on in ages. Happy New Year, everybody. As you come in, please hit the like button. And before we even talk about burnout, we're going to slow the room first. Let me know if you can hear me. This is my first time using my mic live. So if there's anyone on that's able to type, let me know that you can hear me, okay? So we're going to slow the room first. This is not going to be a live where you need to comment, make all these comments and perform. This is not that. This is going to be a live nervous system reset. So the purpose is literally for you all to relax. Hopefully, let me see. The mic is good. So you can just listen quietly. That's going to count as your participation today. If you're getting ready for your day, if you're in your car, if you're at brunch, you may want to watch this on the replay. Okay. But wherever you are, just know this is exactly where you need to be. YouTube algorithm, I need you to push me out, please. If it feels okay, I need you all to let your body rest in this moment. Hey, pursue holiness. Okay, from the heart, I'm going to assume that you can hear me. All right, so I want you all to soften your shoulders, even if it's just an inch. Soften your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Let your tongue relax in your mouth. Let your teeth separate slightly. I'm not going to be spinning in this chair. And we're about to do some breathing. I want you all to take a deep breath in through your nose. And then I want you to exhale through your mouth, but your exhale is going to be longer than your inhale. Trying to figure out if I need to add an additional light. All right, let's do that again. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth longer than your inhale. You don't have to do this perfectly. Just make sure your body receives the cue. Y'all know when I start breathing, I want to go to sleep. So this is not a productivity talk. Okay? This isn't motivation on a Saturday morning. This is going to be a nervous system reset. And again, you don't have to do anything here. Your body can just listen. If you want to come back, if you need to take notes, if you're a note taker, come back and take notes. That's fine. If at any point during this live you feel even a sense of softness, that's your body trying to exhale, okay? That's just your body letting you know that you're understanding what's happening here. So let's get into it. Some women do not burn out loudly, especially when we're talking about high achieving women. The burnout is not loud, it's quiet. You're not falling apart in public. Okay? You're still showing up. You're still producing. You're still doing all the things. And you're seemingly holding everything together. This is quiet burnout in high achieving women. If that sentence feels familiar to you, that's confirmation that you're in the right room. So quiet burnout does not look like chaos on the outside. It looks like achievement. You're still achieving. It looks like productivity. As you're coming in, please hit the like button. It looks like you still being responsible. It looks like, oh, she's so strong. She's just a strong one. This is what quiet burnout looks like in high achieving women. But internally, you are deeply exhausted. Okay. What's up, Kenton? What's up, Candace? I think I said it right. And this is not because you're weak. This is because your body has been braced for a long time. Okay. You are not falling apart. Let me say that again. You are not falling apart. Your body is just tired of being braced. Shout out to all of my channel members too. I should have looked at the list of names before I got on here so I could call your names. But everyone who's a channel member, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Your body is tired of being braced. It's been braced for responsibility, braced for expectations, and braced for being the one who holds everything together. Your body is tired. And if at any point while I'm going through this, if you need to take a deep breath, please do it. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth longer than your inhale. Okay? Quiet burnout often comes with guilt. You feel guilty when you rest or when you try to rest. You feel guilty anytime you try to slow down. Okay? You feel guilty whenever you're not being productive. All right? You have to stay busy. It keeps saying Kenton said hi. Can you all hear me? Hi, Kenton. Some women only feel useful when they are doing something, when they are needed. Okay, good. When they are needed. You've heard me talk about it, mention it multiple times before. There are some people who need to be needed. Okay, perfect. Thank you. They they don't have any sense of worth or identity outside of someone needing them for something. They have to be producing. Okay? And for high achieving women, calm can feel uncomfortable. Rest feels unsafe. Again, this is a nervous system reset for you all. So the purpose of this whole live is to calm your nervous system. So you hear me talking slow, I'm doing that on purpose. You're going to hear pauses, I'm doing that on purpose because the purpose of this live is to calm you down. All right? So sometimes it's not that you're craving chaos, it's that you're craving familiarity. You're still in survival mode, even if you don't realize it, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you have all these accomplishments and you look good, the packaging looks good, you're still in survival mode, okay? Your nervous system learned how to function in pressure, not in peace. This is why pressure feels familiar. This is why peace is strenuous to you, feels strenuous. Does that make sense? So when things finally slow down, your body doesn't relax. It doesn't know how to relax. It learned all of this stuff in pressure. It can't relax. It feels restless. You feel restless. You start fidgeting with something. Oh, I just have to be doing something. Okay? So when we're talking about high capacity women rarely collapse early. They overfunction. They compensate and they push through until their nervous system whispers, "Excuse me, ma'am, this is enough." Candace said, "This is so necessary. Thanks for the reminder. We all need intentional calming as a regular part of our lives." I absolutely agree. You're welcome, Candace. So, oh, there was something I was going to say before I read that. Yes, quiet burnout in the high achieving woman. Of course, burnout looks different in men and women. So, a lot of times when you're talking about high achieving women, they go and they go and they push and push until they literally wear their bodies out. Someone recently made a comment on one of my videos saying that their doctor, now I get comments, I get a lot of comments even on TikTok about the stuff I'm teaching is what they're working on in therapy, right? I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm an inner healing coach, okay? Never claimed to be a licensed therapist. I have a degree in psychology, but I am not a therapist. But I get those comments all the time. But someone even commented about how their medical doctor, yeah, confirmed some of the things that I was talking about. And that happens a lot when you're talking about high achieving women. We push and we push and we keep going. And next thing you know, we're sitting in the ER. The next thing you know, we're sitting in urgent care. Okay, I'm trying to save you a doctor bill, a hospital bill. You're welcome. Quiet, quiet burnout isn't failure. This is a signal. Okay, it's a signal that your body has been carrying way too much, things that you were never designed to carry alone. So when your body starts talking to you, when you're receiving all of these signals, you need to listen to your body. Stop ignoring your body. Again, like I said at the beginning, this isn't a live where you have to do all of this engagement and typing. So I'm not going to mess with y'all. But when your body speaks to you, listen. Okay. So we're about to talk about why discipline often hides this instead of healing it. Okay. Discipline can make you productive. Discipline, there's nothing wrong with discipline. Okay. It can make you productive, but it cannot make you feel safe. Sip of water. Yeah, I don't know the rules. They said that it's not proper to even drink on live unless you're doing like a mukbang. I don't know. So discipline can make you productive, but it doesn't make you feel safe. And for many high capacity women, this difference is what changes everything. Discipline is going to manage your behavior. Okay. Discipline manages your behavior. It tells you what to do. It helps you show up. But regulation restores safety. It's lighting. The sun is going in and out. All right. Regulation is what tells the body that it does not have to stay on alert. Regulation is what tells the body you don't have to be braced all the time. Regulation is what teaches your body you can relax. You're safe. Nobody is chasing you. Okay. You're not about to die. This is what regulation does. So it teaches the nervous system how to stand down. Without that regulation, burnout can be hiding in plain sight. There are so many people, let me talk to who I'm talking to. There are so many women right now who are burned out and they don't even realize it. Why is that? Because many of us, many women, we learned very early that safety lived in responsibility. Or we were taught you have to be the dependable one. Yeah, you have to be the one that holds everything together. You have to be the strong one. You have to be the safe place. You have to be the one who never falls apart. Everyone comes to you. This is what we were taught early on. So productivity, hello, became emotional regulation. That doesn't make sense. Staying busy kept things controlled. That's why some of you don't know how to rest now. And staying disciplined, all that did was keep your body from feeling what it should have been feeling. Oh, I'm disciplined. So I'm going to do this in the name of discipline. Okay, so now you're not feeling the burnout, the exhaustion, all of that. You're covering it up in the name of discipline. You don't have the capacity to even carry that, but you're trying, you're overloaded, you're exhausted, and you're turning around and calling it discipline. Right, that's why I just wanted to go out of camera, out of frame. They say it's kind of like chewing with your mouth open. I don't know, honey, I don't know, but I have my water right here. All right, so again, you all, this doesn't mean that discipline is bad. Discipline is useful. hmm Discipline is a gift, but it becomes a problem when discipline is doing what regulation was designed to do. So in 2026, you're not going to go burning yourself out and doing all of the things, even though your body is screaming for a break or for rest. You're not going to do this year in the name of discipline. We're going to shut that down right now, okay? When it's holding emotions, when it's carrying safety, and when this is the only way your body knows how to be steady, when you're disciplined, that's a problem. I'm going to let you all take that in. hmm I don't know why I wanted to start singing. I'm a little teapot. My brain. Here's something else. Ladies, you did not become disciplined because you're strong. You became disciplined because you needed control. I'll say it again. You didn't become disciplined because you're strong. You became disciplined because your body needed control. Control helped you survive. Control helped you function. Control helped you stay composed even when things felt unpredictable. If you're just joining, my name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach. Today I'm doing a live nervous system reset. If any of this is resonating with you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, do all the things. Welcome to the healing side of YouTube. Control. It was control. It was control. Are you all okay? Thank you, Nathaniel. I think it says Nathaniel. My phone is kind of far away, you all. But thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, Nathaniel. All right. This doesn't mean discipline is who you are. It means discipline was a strategy. That's what it was. It was a strategy, a very intelligent one, because you're a high capacity woman. You see that? See that connection? But guess what? Strategies are not meant to be permanent identities. It's supposed to be a tool. Exactly, Candace. Hi, Carmen. Welcome to the live. Okay. Strategies are not meant to be permanent identities. Your body doesn't heal by being managed. Your body doesn't heal by being managed, it heals by feeling safe. Now, let me show you what safety can feel like, even just for a moment. Okay? You don't have to do this perfectly, just follow along, whatever feels safe for you. All right? If it feels comfortable, I want you to let your shoulders drop, even if it's just an inch. Let your shoulders drop. I want you to notice your jaw. If it's clenched or holding tension, I want you to let your tongue relax in your mouth. Okay? Unhook your teeth. And we're going to do a breathing exercise. I want you to take a slow breath. You're going to inhale through your nose. Now I want you to exhale through your mouth, but let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Almost like you're letting the air out of a balloon slowly. So inhale. Y'all know I teach 4, 2, 6, but my exhale is always longer than 6 seconds. Let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. Inhale through your nose. Now exhale through your mouth longer than your inhale. Now I just want you to notice, pay attention to what your body does. Don't change anything. Pay attention to how your body feels. Right now, you don't have to fix anything. You don't have to figure anything out. There's no decision to make. Pay attention. If your mind wandered, that's okay. Pay attention to how you feel. If you felt nothing, that's fine too. If you felt even a small exhale, that means your body was holding something that you didn't even realize. And that matters. Okay? Your body is going to respond in layers, always. So, what you feel right now, this is the state that clarity comes from. There's no pressure, there's no urgency, just safety. This is where clarity dwells. Now, you don't have to stay here forever, but we just wanted your body to know that this state, we wanted your body to remember that this state actually exists. Okay? Once the body knows that safety is possible, it's going to stop working so hard to try and protect you. It honestly just needs your permission. Your body needs your permission. All right? So when pressure hits, your body doesn't ask what's aligned. When you're under pressure, it starts asking what's safe. Where can I find safety? What feels safe? Okay? That one shift that explains why burnout keeps coming back, why it keeps happening. Thank you for hitting the like button. Make sure you follow me if this content resonates with you, okay? So when you're in survival mode, and yes, high achieving women can be in survival mode, okay? When you're in survival mode, your body is going to prioritize short term safety, not long term alignment, not vision. Okay. not what you actually want, but just what is going to get you through right now at this moment. This is what your body is prioritizing when you're in survival mode. So when pressure enters the system, your choices, they collapse into urgency. Now everything is urgent. Everything starts to feel immediate. Everything feels heavy. It's weighing down on you. And even good options feel stressful. That is a sign. Those are signs that you're in survival mode. You may be clear one day. One day you crystal clear. You have all the clarity you need. The next day you don't know what's going on. You're unsure. You're cloudy. One moment you feel aligned. You feel calm. You feel at peace. The next minute you're deeply confused. You're anxious. Okay? This is what it looks like. So nothing's changed about you, but it's the pressure. The pressure that you feel changed what your body was asking. All right? This doesn't mean that you're unaligned. It just means that your body is tired of feeling rushed. It's tired of being rushed. Water break. This chronic urgency, that's not a flaw, it's a pattern. It's actually a nervous system pattern that was designed to protect you. If you're just coming in, my name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach. I help high capacity women come out of survival mode and heal their nervous systems. Today, we're doing a live nervous system reset. So if you're just joining, go back and watch the replay when I'm done. But this live is designed to calm you down, to relax you, and to reset your nervous system. We're about halfway done. All right. So when it comes to urgency, that doesn't mean that you lack discipline. It doesn't mean that you lack discipline. It doesn't mean that you lack faith. And it doesn't mean that you don't trust yourself. Okay. So it just means that your body learned that speed was safer than slowing down. Your body learned that pressure was familiar. And I really don't want to veer off topic. Your body also learned that staying ahead was a way for you to be in control and to stay protected. This is also why some of you entertain people in relationships that you would never entertain if you had a healed nervous system. But I don't even want to let me stay in my vein. Nervous system reset. That's a whole nother topic for another day. I think I may have some videos already in my inner healing playlist regarding relationships and nervous systems and all of that. But you all, this is why rest alone does not end burnout. Thank you so much, Sahil. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you. This is why rest alone does not end burnout. You can take a break. You can go on vacation. You might feel better for a moment. You can take the PTO. I was about to say PEO. You can take the PEO, the PTO. My bad, y'all. But that alone does not end burnout because your body still has to learn safety. And until it learns safety, guess what? It's going to return back to urgency. Whenever moments come in your life that feel familiar, it's gonna go right back when life speeds up again. It's gonna go right back to urgency. You have to teach the body safety. This happens through regulation and repetition. You gotta do it over and over and over again until it becomes completely natural. Okay? Life is great. I healed my nervous system. That's what it's all about today. Somebody said, I respect you. Thank you so much. All right. So, burnout, I'm talking to high achieving women. Baby, burnout doesn't end when your calendar clears. The burnout you felt in 2025 that you didn't want to deal with, that you kept putting off, that you kept procrastinating with, that burnout, the one you kept pushing through, the calendar has changed. It's now 2026. We are 10 days into 2026 and you're still drained. You're still exhausted internally because the burnout is not just going to shift because the calendar changes. Does that make sense? The burnout ends when your body learns safety. You look too young for a baby. I don't have a baby. Are you calling me fat? I don't have a baby. Okay. Thank you for the compliment. All right. Safety isn't a mindset. Safety is a state. Let me focus and stop reading these comments. Safety is a state. It has to be practiced, not forced. Okay. And this is where support matters. Your nervous system is not going to learn safety in isolation. I know you have these internet gurus, these influencers telling you, I don't need no friends. I cut everybody off and now I'm making all this money in my business and I'm just thriving. I don't need nobody. Girl, I'm telling you, you don't need nobody. That is crazy. And whenever I hear people, shouldn't have said crazy, y'all trying to, that's the opposite of smart. Whenever I hear people or I see people online saying things like, I don't need nobody, I don't need no friends, I don't need family, I'm just going to be all by myself and I've thrived. Listen, you can get the money, you can get the YouTube play, you can get all of this stuff, but that's trauma talking every time I hear it. And I think they've all been beautiful. I've never heard an ugly person say that, no shade. They're all beautiful, seemingly successful, but that's trauma talking. Okay? You need support. Your body is going to learn safety in a safe environment or environment. Okay. So before we move toward closing, and I'm right in the middle of my time frame, so this is perfect. Would it be okay if I shared something with you to show you that you don't have to hold this alone? Let me know. Say yes in the chat. Y'all know when I do these pre recorded videos, I just pretend you're nodding. Is it okay if I share something with you? I've gone through the content you have made and I must say some present and previous. When did you go through my content? Because I've never seen your name before, but thank you. If you're able to type, would it be okay if I shared something with you? This is nothing you need to decide right now. It's just information and awareness. Thank you, Pursue. I'm trying to get your permission. You see how I'm trying to get your permission? Trying to get the permission of my people. I don't want it to make it seem like I'm trying to force anything on you all. Thank you, Pursue. So, one of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to regulation is, especially with high achieving women, is okay, if you just know enough, you can regulate on your own. You're supposed to do this by yourself. Honey, you can heal. You don't need anybody's help. You just need to be disciplined enough and self aware enough. You don't need a therapist. You don't need a coach. You don't need any of that. Girl, whose messages are you deleting? Oh my God, Candace, you didn't have to time him out. Okay. So this is one of the biggest misconceptions. Oh, your nervous system is just going to settle on its own. You don't need that. But again, your nervous system doesn't learn safety in isolation. Okay? So when you're talking about regulation, regulation is relational. Your nervous system was shaped in a relationship. It was shaped in relationship and it's going to calm in relationship. All right. Okay, Candace. Um, so they soften in environments that feel consistent and safe. All right. This isn't weakness, it's actually biology. This is where your nervous system is going to soften. So that's why Bloom exists. Bloom is my coaching program. This is not a program to fix you. This is not a space where you're going to perform healing like you're a circus act. And this is definitely not something that you're going to rush through. Okay? I hope you can hear my stomach growling. Y'all, if I can hear that, I apologize. I should have eaten before I got on live. All right? So Bloom is going to be, okay. Bloom is a regulated environment. It's identity based. Okay? It's consistent, never urgent. It's not about fixing what isn't broken. Okay? Bloom is not about pushing you to do more. It's not about optimizing your healing or making you more productive just in a prettier packaging. That is not what it's about. All right? It's about allowing your body to land in a safe environment without feeling braced. Okay? Support isn't a sign that you're behind. It's a sign that your body has softened enough to feel safe again. I remember in 2020, was it 2023? I think it was 2023. Either 2023 or the very top of 2024, where I was like, oh my God, I haven't felt safe since my daddy died. Mind you, my daddy died when I was 12 years old. Guess what I realized this week? I finally feel safe again after healing my nervous system. Okay? So when it comes to bloom, you don't have to decide anything today. You don't have to move toward this quickly. I just want you to know that this type of environment exists. Sometimes just knowing this is enough for your body to stop pushing so hard. So in just a moment, I'm going to share another option. This is going to be the next step for most women. Okay, I know men watch me, men follow me. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. But I'm called to women, okay? So this is going to be the next step for most women. This is something that you can do. It's gentle. You can move at your own pace. But before we do that, we're going to stay with what your body has already felt on today, okay? So before we close, sorry, if your body even softened lightly, just a little bit, that's your signal. Take another breath. Inhale through your nose. Hold it 2 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth longer than your inhale. It's not that you need to do more, but your nervous system does need some type of support, okay? This is why I created the clarity reset. This is not a course that you rush through. It is not, oh, this is a little motivational tool. Come on, lighting. Mhm. It's a little motivational tool. It's not that. It's a little devotional. This is not that. Okay. It's not something you perform. This is a nervous system centered reset. Am I still on? Okay. Okay. The Clarity Reset is a 7-day journey. It is completely self paced. You move through it at your own time. There's no rushing, no pressure. If you have to do certain days over and over again, that's fine. Phone calls, no thank you. All right. There are no deadlines as far as when you need to complete it, but it is designed to help your body come out of survival mode so that your clarity can return without force. I know you all keep seeing me looking this way. I'm looking out the window. It's just, stuff just be happening. All right. Most women do not need more insight. Their body just needs to feel safe enough to access what they already know. When you're talking about the clarity reset, it's going to give you structure without pressure, without urgency, and without performance. Jake, I don't think I'm gonna go this weekend, boo. Y'all are funny. All right. So the clarity reset is for women who are done surviving on discipline. The clarity reset is for women who are still functioning, but they know that their body is tired, just exhausted. Baby, you worn out. You look good though. That's who it's for. It's also for women who don't want to go through another year pushing for clarity. They just want to receive it. I have a question for you. Anybody in the chat, has anybody in the chat ever been to a spa or any type of service? Let me know in the chat. Have you ever been to a spa? I'm going to wait for you all to respond. Yes or no? Have you ever been to a spa? No, but I need to. Oh, yeah, you got to go, honey. Anybody else? So, when I started going to spas, and I'm explaining this for a reason, okay? Let me say this first. So, the clarity resets, for those of you who have the updated version already, and for those of you who will get it from this day forward, you're going to get lifetime access into my clarity community. Lifetime access. Pursue no, oh baby, y'all gotta go to a spa. You're going to get lifetime access into my clarity community. Okay. The reason I asked if you've ever been to a spa is because I'm going to explain my vision for the clarity community, and it opens this month. So I'm not going to rush anybody. There's no urgency when you're talking about regulation. Regulation doesn't respond to pressure anyway, but I'll say this. You're going to get access to my clarity community. Y'all know my brain, how my brain works. I was like, what do I want this clarity community to be? I want it to be an online nervous system spa. This is what I want it to feel like. When I started going to the spa, at first I was going for medical reasons. I had like really, really bad anxiety. Body was in survival mode. I didn't even know that back then, but really bad anxiety. So when I first started going to the spa, I had to go every week for treatment. The spa every week, right? And when I say treatment, yeah, I'm definitely talking about massages and things of that nature. So I had to go every week at first. Then I started getting better. I started going to the spa every 2 weeks. After that, I was able to go either once a month or just whenever I felt like it, because it went from a medical necessity to just self care. Do you all understand what I'm saying? So, in this clarity community, and the only people that are going to get access are the people who have the clarity reset, period. This is not cannot no. Okay. This is a bonus. So, what I want to do with the clarity community is I want it to serve as like a nervous system spa for you all. So, at any point after it opens, you're going to be able to log in. You can be on your lunch break And they'll say, "What you, girl? Where are you going for lunch, honey? I got to go to the spa." You're gonna get on there, whatever it is you need as it relates to your nervous system, regulation, identity work is going to be there. So that is my goal for the Clarity community. Again, this comes with the Clarity Reset. So any of you who invested in the Clarity Reset last year, if you have the updated version, you're automatically going to get access. You'll receive an email. And then everyone who invests in this from today forward, you're automatically in it. I just wanted to kind of explain the other bonuses that you will get with it, okay? So again, there's no pressure, no urgency. You don't need to announce anything. You don't even have to decide. You don't have to make a decision right now. You can look at it later from a calm place, but it is absolutely worth it. All right. So if your body recognized itself today, the clarity reset is where you're going to begin when you're ready. Even if you're like, Renisha, I need Bloom. I want you to be my coach. That is phenomenal. Start with the clarity reset, even with that. So the link is in the description. The link is also it's there. The comments. Okay? You are not broken. You're just tired of surviving. If you're just coming in, please watch the replay. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right. Burnout is not failure, you all. It's a signal that your body has been working very hard trying to protect you. And high achieving ladies, what are we doing this year? We're listening to our bodies. So if you know, I get comments all the time. Oh my God, you're talking to me. I've never felt so seen. How can I work with you? Don't ignore your body. Listen to it. I'm trying to save you a doctor bill, a hospital bill, okay? Before you leave, I need you to notice your body right now. Compare it to when we first began. If you were here at the beginning, you don't have to analyze it. You don't have to name it. Even a small shift matters. If you feel more calm now, that matters. If you feel more aware now, that matters. If you feel nothing at all, that still matters because your nervous system responds in layers. Okay? You're welcome, Candice. Thanks for joining. So, again, you don't need to take action right now. You don't need to figure anything out. Just let your body keep what it received on this live today. Safety doesn't need to be chased, it's something your body learns to allow. Take another deep breath.